In this video, we are going to be engraving on some stainless steel cutlery using the xTool F1. Now the first thing we need to do is connect the USB cable from the side of the F1 to the computer and turn the machine on. Then we open up xTool Creator Space and click on the Connect Device button. Now if the software doesn't find your machine the first time, just click on the Refresh button and also double check that you have connected the USB cable correctly. Now I'm going to select the text option from the sidebar menu and type in my text, which in this case will be the name of my great-granddaughter, Freya. I'm not going to worry too much about the size of the text right now, as I'll be able to adjust it later when I'm framing. I've chosen a font from Creative Fabrica that I want to use for this project. This is called Chocolate Banana, and I'll put a link to it in the description below in case you would like to use this same font for your project. Now I'm going to engrave this, so I select the engrave option, and then I'm just going to resize it as it will be quite small, but I'm not going to worry too much about the exact size just yet, as I'll resize it correctly when I'm framing. Now I need to enter my settings, and the xTool website has a nice materials setting list, so you can easily get the correct settings for the material you're going to be using, and which in our case is stainless steel. However, we always test first before committing to those settings, so we grabbed some pieces of stainless steel cutlery that we had laying around and aren't using, and we did a few tests until we came up with the best settings for our project. We ended up using the infrared option with power 100%, speed 50% and 2 passes. We also selected 200 lines per centimetre. So now we're ready to place our first piece of cutlery on the workspace, and in this case we chose the piece with the thinnest handle, and the reason we did this is that we wanted to have all of the text at the same size for each piece, and if you want to do that then always start with the thinnest piece to work out the size of your text. This however is entirely up to you. If you're going to make random sizes of text, then start with whichever piece you like. Now because the handles are slightly bowed, we inserted the L-shaped positioning piece and placed a couple of pieces of wood on the top of the workspace. Now this worked a treat, as the cutlery was now able to sit relatively even. Then we adjusted the laser focus by turning the wheel on the side of the machine to line up the blue and red lights. Once that is done, we are ready to frame the text on the spoon. This will not only allow us to get it in the correct position, but also allow us to adjust the size of the text to fit. So you can see I'm moving the spoon around and adjusting the size of the text in Creative Space to get it just right. Now once it is positioned correctly, we just clicked on Process and then Start. Then on the machine, we just press the button on the side to begin the engraving. And away it goes. You can see how nicely that it is engraving. We ended up doing 3 sets of cutlery as gifts, one for my newest great-grandson in Germany, as my original plan of sending him the 2024 baby coin collection didn't work out, as at the time of his birth the Royal Mint hadn't created a set and the Chinese New Year coin didn't start until February, which was after his birth date, so on to plan B. The other 2 sets we engraved for Paula's great-niece Aurelia and my great-granddaughter Freya. Now I think this makes a really nice gift for a baby shower, a child's birthday, or just as a thoughtful present at any time. Now if you've enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It helps our channel to grow. Thank you so much for watching.